It's not Groundhog Day, but it is another strike day. For the third time this week, rail staff from the RMT union have walked out, stopping services right across the UK. Now, we'll carry on tomorrow and then again from 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve all the way through to the 27th of December. And there are more strikes in January too. Negotiations are still ongoing, and Toby Sadler has been speaking to businesses who've been hit during the normally busy festive season.
This feels a million miles away from the rail strike picket line, but the owner of this West London restaurant says the walkout is having a direct impact here. Pre-Christmas bookings have become pre-Christmas cancellations.
Particularly after the last 2 years, I think all of us were hoping that December would be the month that we could sort of fill the cash reserves, because the margins in hospitality are getting tighter and tighter, and I think survival this winter is purely about cash flow. So, I mean, it really has impacted my trade this week, but I think there are others across the hospitality industry. It will have much more impact, damaging impact.
They're certainly feeling the pain at this piano bar a few miles away. Bookings are disappearing fast, with the owner in no doubt what is to blame.
For this week in particular, we are looking at 95% of our cancellations are due to the strike. We do have some weather cancellations, but we do keep a track of the statistics, but it's 95% due to the train strike. From a revenue point of view, we would be looking for around about 650k worth of revenue this week, and it'll probably come down to about 50%.
Workers united!
But for now, the strikes continue. Members of the TSSA union have agreed a deal, but members of the RMT, or Rail, Maritime and Transport Union, aren't ready to. Their argument is that their workers are impacted by proposed changes on the railway to a much greater degree, so need a different deal.
Of course, we understand the anger and frustration that the public and some businesses will feel about the disruption to their lives. We'd rather that wasn't happening. We'd rather pursue a settlement with the companies.
So far, there are no winners here. Rail workers are losing money as they fight for better conditions. Businesses that rely on passengers are out of pocket at their most important time of the year, and people who use the trains are having to change their plans. More strikes are planned for Christmas Eve and the first week of 2023, unless a deal can be done. Toby Sadler, 5 News.